So let's take a look at how you can create a chatbot using Antigravity IDE. Then also we will take a look at the Gemini model, and also I want to make use of Gradio framework. So this can be used for chatbot streaming. They already have one example up, and we will be making use of Gradio, and we will create some sort of a basic chatbot to interact for customer support type, right? So I have to explain entire prompt to Antigravity, within which we will select the Gemini 3.5. You can pick between low, high or medium, right? All of them are decent enough, so we'll pick, let's say, medium. And here we will basically lay out a process how our bot should act, right? And then we will build around it. So we will start by saying create a bot, chatbot. We have to explain that part as well. We have to be as specific as we can. So create a chatbot that will take some input from user, like say buying product, inquiry, right? Then like need guidance on which place to contact, etc. Type flow for say customer support chatbot, and make some flow that would help guide the user. So have guided limits on which option to pick for user to avoid random chats, right? And we make use of Gradio framework to build chatbot, right? And we will call it a demo because we are not actually trying to deploy this, so we'll call this particular thing a demo, right? We are using Gemini AI. So basically three tools we are basically using: Antigravity, Gemini 3.5, and also the Gradio, right? So now next thing we can do is let's say have this demo on a single page web app to demonstrate the chatbot interaction, right? So this is pretty much I'm starting with, and I will update as we build, right? So I will pass this and let's see what it can do, right? Now we have to first stop why we didn't pick the directory, right? So we'll copy this, and first thing we will do is open a folder. Let's say we went to our apps, and here we will say chatbot app, right? And then we will select this folder. Now that our prompt we have to paste back, right? So always start with the directory and do not miss this particular step. Now if you don't do that, you will find your project in the root of your anti-gravity's directory. So still accessible, still everything will work, but we need to have some sort of pain searching through those directories. So give it a directory and then go with the flow. Now we have our prompt. I have to put the process started here, right? So now it has found the directory. Now it will begin. Now it came up with the implementation plan. So here you can see it has created the customer support chatbot application in Python and design single page web app for multi-column dashboard. So right, we have decent guided flow limits and to guide users through actions like buying product, making inquiries, locating branches, submit ticket, and avoid random chat, right? So we are pretty much giving it a flow to go through. Also notice that it has created this look with the flash images, so they are kind of building this. So they are kind of doing the image building to establish a landing page where the products are displayed, and from there they are creating customer support chatbot so that we can establish an inquiry for those four products and ability to access them or do the inquiry for those. So that's why the images were created. So apart from Gradio, your other options are like Microsoft Bot Framework. Then there is also Rasa and few others like Diagflow and so on. But the way I wanted to do that was through basically a prompt and offering the process to prompt and let it then move from there. So it followed exactly the plan I had in mind. We created fictional products, we then established inquiry for them, pricing, and then guided flow for customers, and then finally avoiding the most important part, which is random chats that happened with the chatbots. So this you can follow as well. Gradio is a good framework to start with, but later as your bot gets complex, where you are supposed to make inquiries or let user have some control, then you have to make use of LLM connected chatbots, right? Also in some cases you have to let them access certain areas of your company API or database. So in that case those frameworks will be totally different, and I think if we are starting with something, then it's better to start with something simple as Gradio. So now that noticed that it has finished the work, it has created a chatbot display to test for us. So I have to make sure to accept all the changes. The implementation plan is already completed and you can see the walkthrough is given. Now first I have to go to the directory and then I have to basically check this particular port for Gradio, right? So I'll copy this particular one and open in a new browser, assuming that it is in the background running. Okay, so it has created a fictional company along with the option for one of the user profile. There is also shopping cart they added. So the whole scenario is something like you are buying something from that particular store and making the inquiry, right? So the bot is basically asking you to get started with one of these options, right? So first we will try the random chat option so that we will see whether bot guides us back to the flow, right? So we will say something like hello and send, and you will see that to ensure we provide correct help, please select one of the guided options below. So we are supposed to choose between only these four options, and let's say if I want to browse product, you will notice that it will show you the catalog to the right? Then from there you have to pick something like computing and it will show the images. So that was the reason the images were put up. So we don't see it because something is broken and we have to fix that approach, right? Now here we can take a look at the some of the products individually. If we go and buy, you can see the laptop, can go back to product or add to cart. So we added something to the cart, we can say confirm, and now we will have a flow, right? Now we will go back to main menu and we will do general inquiries. So in general inquiries it will tell you about these three options like shipping, warranty, right? And if we check here, please choose one of the inquiry categories. So if we check warranty, currently it doesn't lead to any link as such, right? So we'll fix that by adding more data. And there is also shipping. You can see we have information about shipping, warranty, and return. So everything seems to be there. We have to fix them by showing a proper flow, but the job is pretty well done. You can even locate branch. Here you can see these are the branches and they are even separated by region, right? So if we check North America, you will see we have address here as well as to the right. So both the dashboard as well as the chatbot's own chat interface would give you better idea, right? We can speak to an agent, so we have to pick one of these options as well. Here you can see the option, you are given specific lines to talk to, right? And here you can see your ticket number is this, and you can chat as soon as the agent arrives. So we have proper flow exactly like the one I mentioned within the prompt, and it has created its own version of it by even adding the product inquiry part. Also, no random chat. As I said before, I cannot type anything randomly. It will guide me back to the main area. There is no free text chats allowed. So this is a proper flow for building your own chatbot, and we made use of Gradio, Antigravity ID, and Gemini AI.